Hello and welcome to the Prince of Persia Lost Crowns Guide. This is a beginner friendly guide. It's going to help you make sure you do the right thing at the start and then you upgrade and how to pretty much overall play in this game and really do your thing. First and foremost, as a character, you have a lot of great abilities. I'm going to showcase the map a little bit, just the beginning areas. I'm going to showcase some of the skills and abilities and power-ups you can get. Nothing of this is too spoiler heavy. I just want to give you that warning just in case. I also like to take a second to let you know I am partnered with Ubisoft to make this content. They were kind enough to give me early access, so I want to give them a big thank you. And been playing this for a while now. By the time you see this game will be out, not out yet still, but you can be ahead of the curve. So first and foremost, just look into the character. You have a sword, a bow and arrow. Those are your first two main weapons in the game. Then you have abilities, two abilities you can pick from. Okay, of course you have your potion to heal up your health, and these are essential for you to upgrade the health that you have. So I currently have a decent amount, but we'll get into that in just a minute. Now, the amulet is very important. This is your build. This is how you play the game. It's going to change drastically depending on what you select. And I'm going to showcase a couple different ones in a minute, but I just wanted to let you know there's multiple ways to play. It's very awesome that they give you that variety, because there are some bosses that need specific things. Some bosses you can't really parry, so you switch up the build and play differently. Some bosses you might need extra life survival, which there's an item right here we'll get into in a minute. That being said, your abilities, these are called surges. Okay, you have tons of them. I don't have them all unlocked, but I have most of them. Okay, and the reason I'm showcasing this is the starter kit, the first one you get, and it's basically a charge attack. There's things like aerial ones where you can hit up in the air. There's ones for bow and arrow where it will shoot through all the enemies in front of you. Very good stuff. Then there's a healing one as well. Very good stuff. We're not going to get into each ability specific, but I did want to just do a quick breakdown on this so you can understand what you're going to get yourself into. From there, the key here, on top of just having them, is setting it up the way you want. Being able to get to this part of the map, which I'm going to showcase right now. You start off here and you're going to end up going to this location. It's the number one location in the game, so there's no way you're going to miss it. It's a part of the story. And as you go through different areas, I'm not going to showcase the whole map, guys, but there's a lot of areas. You always come back with fast traveling right here so that you can go to these different vendors and unlock a lot of things. I have some guides on each of the vendors and the upgrades you can do there. Then I also wanted to do a deeper dive and show you guys a couple of different things. In here, this girl will give you a ton of power-ups for your weapons to make them more powerful, but also your health. You can also maximize it here. You're using currency for that, so you want to definitely continuously come back every time you get a good amount of currency. I would say every time you get about 1,000, you come back, you buy 2 items, and then you'll be good to go. A lot of these items are within the 500 range, and then there's a couple that are higher, but that's how you start it all off. Okay, from there, there's a specific play styles with this that you want to equip. I won't get into which one is which. We'll do builds for another video, but that is important to continue to come to her for those type of upgrades. There's another character right below who also has similar upgrades for your actual health. Right here, you're gonna have more potions, which is critical. I say try to maximize this as much as you can, and then you'll be good to go for the remainder of the game. Okay, those are the main ones. Then there's of course extra things that you need to look out for, like for example, not getting poisoned as much or not getting environmental damage. These are things that you can add to your build maybe later on. You don't need those right away. So that is the starter kit when it comes to what to do. You want to get here and then come back every hour, every chance you get, maybe every hour and a half. Just come on back and get in here. I did another video about challenges. This is the number one place to go for that. It's all right here, guys. This is your go-to area. You might think these are just training tutorials. Yes, but they give you currency. And as you see, I got almost all of them except the last one. So make sure you come here as well to unlock all of that. Now, I just want to get into a couple of different details and different important tips for you. Always look for a tree at all times. Why? It's going to save the game everywhere you go. So as you go through the map, you'll find another one. They're pretty much everywhere. You just take a second to explore the map a little. It's going to save the game at that spot. So if you die, you'll end up coming back very close. Instead of going throughout the whole map and ruining an hour and a half of gameplay, you'll have the save spot right there. Okay? That's number one. Number two, inside of these areas is where you can change your build and do all that you need. So, for example, my amulet. Right now, I have a specific playstyle for parries. I have to slow down time. This is a little bit of a spoiler there, but it's an amazing ability. And I'm coupling that with extra extended combos. So I'm going to be able to do more combos with my blades. Very fun playstyle that I'm liking right now. But it doesn't always work. Sometimes there's a boss who you can't parry, so it's a waste to put this on. I will take it off and throw something different that's going to help me in the scenario. Okay. And so just look around and put on the things that you feel is best for your playstyle. Okay. And we'll get into the builds, like I said, in another video, but this is just a start. Same thing with your abilities. Maybe you need more healing. Just put this on. You can swap out any of them at any time you feel. Very simple, very easy. I'm going to have a crazy good guide about all of these abilities and all that as well once I unlock them all, which they should be up by the time you watch this video as well. So those are the main two things. So coming in here, saving the game, it also replenishes your health and your potions. So anytime you're down, even if you're missing arrows, you come up in here and then I can, for example, waste all my arrows. I got 15 of them. Now it's at 0. I ended up running by a tree. I'll just stop by very quickly. Activate it. Jump out. I got 15 arrows again. I can shoot them all over and then do what I have to do. So that is just a few examples of some of the things you want to do in this game. Another quick tip is talk to every NPC. There's plenty of side missions in this game. Don't want to spoil this side missions too much. Don't read the words in here. But this is the first one that you'll get with the blacksmith. And this is so critical in the game. You want to do all of them. And as you can see, I'm slowly progressing on mines at this time as we go forward. But you want to do every single one. It gives you some really good power-ups, some extra rewards. It even tells you what you're going to get for most of these right here, as you can see on the bottom if you take a look. But that is critical. And there's a plenty of NPCs throughout the map that you'll bump into. You want to just have a quick conversation with them, start up the run. Now, another thing that you want to note is about fast traveling. It's a very key component to make your life a little bit easier, right? And the way you're going to fast travel is you're going to see broken statues. You're going to shoot at them, and it's going to allow you to repair them. And when they're repaired, you can go right in here. As you can see, a little spoiler of the map, I can go anywhere that I activated the actual fast travel points. So now I have endless amounts of ability to get around and do what I must do. Okay, this is critical to be able to get around the map and finish up maybe unexplored areas. And that's my next topic. My segue is unexplored areas. Okay, in this game, even though you go through an area, as you can see, I missed a spot right here, but guess what? It might be because there's certain ability that I need to get there, or I just didn't go through. I'm gonna miss out on a boss fight that will give me a brand new ability, or possibly a treasure that will give me a new perk that's gonna allow me to upgrade my character. And also sometimes you'll just find chests that gives you a lot of currency for you to buy more upgrades. So always explore. And if you don't see anything there, you can do something special, which is, this is a very cool mechanic. I don't know how to get up to this area. As you can see, I have to find a way. and maybe there's a new ability later on in the game that I'll get that allow me to do a double jump in the air. And if I do, I'm going to be very overpowered, which I don't mind, and I'm very excited to go and experience that when the time comes. So that's just an example of something important to kind of keep in mind and to think about. Okay, make sure you explore every single area that you can. Now, I am going to have a combat guide for you guys to check out. Make sure you look at that. It's going to teach you pretty much the basics and the advanced moves and secret little tips and tricks that I might have learned along the way. And that is pretty much it. You can come over to the live streams as well because I'm playing this a week before the game releases. As I'm recording this live on my stream, you're watching my full playthrough as well. So enjoy. I hope you guys have fun with this game. I know I have so far. See you on the next one. Go ahead and check out the next tutorial right here popping up on your screen.